Bruno lived in the quiet shadows behind the stage. A master of fabric, thread, and transformation, he stitched identities into costumes, breathing life into roles others would wear. The Gothic theater where he worked was his sanctuary, full of creaking floorboards, fading velvet, and stories whispered between curtains. One night during final preparations for the grand premiere, he found something curious, a mask. Not in his inventory, not in the archive. Just sitting there, beneath. Drawn to its detail, Bruno couldn't resist. He took it to the mirror room, placed it against his face, and for a moment he felt complete, taller, stronger, almost like the mask knew him, or remembered him. When he wore it, his thoughts sharpened. His reflection seemed unfamiliar, but beautiful, elegant, magnetic. That night, he decided to wear the mask for the show's debut. He didn't, but the changes came fast. The mask wouldn't come off. At first, he laughed it off. Theater glue, maybe sweat. But when he tried to pry it loose, it resisted, almost like it pulled back. The skin beneath began to bruise. His eyes darkened. His voice changed, richer, deeper. People spoke to him differently. Some avoided him. Others seemed afraid. One actor whispered backstage, "I've seen that mask before in a portrait." The theater itself seemed to shift. Hallways he knew like veins became unfamiliar. Lights flickered even when no one touched the board. And every time Bruno looked in a mirror, the reflection didn't match his movements perfectly. Just a fraction of delay, just enough to notice. And sometimes, when he turned away, he swore the reflection smiled longer than he did. On opening night, the curtains rose, the crowd applauded, and Bruno, or whatever he had become, stood center stage. The mask had no intention of leaving. It wasn't borrowing him. It was reclaiming what once belonged to it. And behind the thick velvet curtain, something else was waiting.